Hey guys, hello everybody. Hello, hello. I'm going to give you guys just a minute. I'm going to make sure I'm live in the correct group. Nothing scares me more than being in the wrong place at the right time. Okay, if you're here, I see people are popping on. Okay, great. Do me a favor, comment. Let me know you're here. Oh, let me know you can see me. I am totally coming to you with no makeup on. Nothing. No brow pencil. Nothing. This is naked from the neck up. I love you. Do you still love me? I have on my lights nice and good so you can, ooh, a little too hot there. Let me lower that a little bit. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to take you through one of my favorite little demonstrations about natural makeup. And we have some new products out right now. So I think you're going to really learn how to use them. I have all this regrowth coming in. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but since like having my son, I have like all this hair that just disappeared right along my hairline. And it is just like my bangs are driving me nuts. I shouldn't have bangs, but I do, I guess, because of having a baby. Okay, so we're getting serious. The hair is going back. And let me just make sure those lights are pushed back a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, so first thing we're going to talk about is our amazing foundation primer. And so I put that on, even if I'm not going to wear a lot of makeup, I'm going to put that on, and you guys see it's just like this nice little gel. And this actually helps to protect your skin from UVA and UVB damage. Okay, so even if you're not wearing makeup, this is something you absolutely want to wear. Okay, it also takes the shine away on the skin. It's going to mattify your makeup. All right, so again, especially my nurse friends out there, Shelby, Lauren, you need this. If you work and you ever come home from work and like, I need a shower, like I just had a long, rough day, you need this because this is actually going to help keep all the yuck and junk from getting into your pores and creating blackheads. The other thing I love to do is our Mary Kay finishing spray. And I'm actually going to apply some of this right now. Oh, it smells amazing. It feels fantastic. It feels like air conditioning in the summer. But what I love about this is it actually helps to keep my makeup in place and makes my makeup sweat proof. Again, how many of you ever feel like you just, like everything just sweats off of you, like especially after a long day at work? This is amazing. Okay. I put this on before because I run a little hot, even in the winter. And then I put this on when I'm done at the end. You'll see. I try to do it before my mascara. So my mascara is the last thing I do when it comes to my makeup. Now, one of the things that are new, let me grab my bearings because I just moved all my stuff here. I was playing in all these new products that I cannot even tell you about yet. But like January is going to be very exciting. Very exciting. Okay, so we have these are the ones I can tell you about, these new Silky Setting powders. And they look like your traditional mineral powder foundation, but they're actually more moisturizing, more lightweight. So they give you, I'm going to say, a little bit less coverage. They're meant to be layerable and they're breathable. Like they actually feel like real skin. Like my husband has no idea when I'm wearing it. It's pretty cool. Oh, also, my sister is wondering if all of our Mary Kay products are safe for pregnancy. Oh, yes. So not everything we have is safe for pregnancy. So here's what you want to stay away from. First of all of our glamour, you are good. You're good, right? But skincare, and each, I'm going to tell you, I'm a little bit more conservative. Like I took my catalog into my OBGYN, and I mean, the obvious things he said no to, right? Anything with acne ingredients, anything with retinol, and anything with glycolic acid. They're no, right? So salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide are part of the acne ingredients that you should stay away from. But I err on the side of caution. So if you are pregnant or breastfeeding or planning to, I recommend, people have been using our TimeWise line, since whenever. But I'm very cautious and careful. So, and it took me forever to get pregnant. So I wasn't chancing anything. So I just made sure I used our Mary Kay Naturally line. And honestly, I loved it. I loved it so much that I use it now a lot, if I'm just being honest with you guys. So I always recommend that. That would be my professional recommendation. But I would say professionally, you would want to check with your OBGYN to get their recommendations because things change often. But the big no-no, retinol. I don't care if it's encapsulated or pure. No, 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 no. That would be my number one no-no. Okay. So, but a lot of stuff we're using today is totally fine. Like primer, fine. Finishing spray, fine. As we go through tonight, if anything I'm trying, I will make sure that would not be okay. I'll let you know. Thank you for that question. Okay. So we're primed, we're spritzed, we're ready to go. So what I'm going to do today, I normally wear our Time Wise matte wear foundation, but I want to go for a nice natural look. So I'm going to use a little bit of our CC cream, which I love, but I'm going to be totally honest with you. Like, I am very oily. So for me, wearing something like this without a powder is just not an option. So when I wear my CC cream, it's normally when I'm going to the gym or, you know, I'm just like cleaning around the house and I'm going to get a shower later, right? So I'm just putting, oh, that just popped up on my screen. Let's move you. Okay. So I just put a little bit on our liquid to powder foundation brush. Now, what I love about this product is it has SPF in it too, and it's a moisturizer that helps to even out the skin tone. And so I use CC cream, right? I don't wear it every single day. I mean, I do in the summer because this is what I put on before I go for a walk. But like I would come home and get a shower and then I would really do my makeup. Does that make sense? But I have a lot of customers that this is all that they use and they love it. Okay. So this is why I love these silky powders because now, do you guys see how that just evened everything out? Make sure you all get really good lighting here. You see how that just evened everything out there? So easy, feels natural. So I love this. But now, if I combine this with my Silky Setting powder, I get a little bit more coverage. It mattes it all day, but yet keeps my skin so soft. So we're going to try that. Before we do, we're going to do some eyeshadow and under eye corrector because I always do my CC cream or my liquid foundation first, get some on the eyelids to help brighten up the color. But then we're going to play around with those eyeshadows. And I'm going to take you through the way you should do your makeup and like a quick look so that everything works together to make it look flawless. Okay. So we're going to go right into the eyes. And this is just one of my palettes that I have. This is the Compact Pro. I really should have wiped this off. This is so unprofessional. I apologize. It's just been a day. It's been a day with my son, right? Like he's been touching everything and playing with all my stuff in my office. I should be more professional and have made this look spotless for you, but real life hot mess express. Here you are. Here I am. So we're going to use the 3 eyeshadows that I was talking about yesterday at the party. So this entire palette we're going to use, maybe not the highlighter because we're going to keep it really natural, but it is, I changed it up just ever so slightly. So yesterday I used Blossom. Today I'm using Biscotti. So Biscotti has no pink tone. I mean, it literally is like a vanilla, like a French vanilla, like a yellow vanilla, like an off-white. Not a white, but an off-white. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to grab a couple pencils, or I'm sorry, brushes. Okay. So we're going to start with our all-over eye brush with that Biscotti. So I have that right here. This is the Biscotti. Oops, my camera. There we go. Biscotti, dip that in there. And we're just going to apply this all over. And look at how that color pops. I am pale. So sometimes I apply white. They don't look white on me. That's how powerful this Chroma Fusion is, guys. These are part of our life-proof Chroma Fusion line. All of our cheek colors have this. Look at that. I'm going to go back to Biscotti and do this eye. Oh, I love that. A little bit goes a long way. And I didn't even put eye primer on, guys. Like if I'm just doing a quick natural look, you know, I might not do eye primer. I love eye primer for 1,000 reasons and highly recommend it. But we're just going to go through a simple, quick, natural look. Okay, so there we go. It's like your base coat, right? Now I'm going to take our fluffy brush. And this is a limited edition pink eyeshadow brush, which I still have in stock if you like them. It's a really cute little mini set, I think for 15. But this style brush, we call this a blending brush. And this is great for in the crease. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and use hazelnut. So this is our hazelnut. It's like this really pretty brown. So this is really neutral. And I mean, it doesn't matter like if you are bronze or if you are beige or, you know, I love this color combination because it's just natural and it looks good on everybody. And it's not going to look super made up. Hazelnut is also a really great color to use as bronzer. It's very similar to our contouring powder line. It's a little bit lighter. So see how I'm just going back through, I'm not even adding more color. I'm just kind of like really building that along the bone, the brow bone. Remember, my eye shape's gonna be a little different than yours. So your placement's gonna focus on that brow bone. So feel that? And then this brush just really glides right along in there. If you open up your eyes and you look and you're like, oh, I miss it, I don't see the color, only when I close, what that's telling is you need to go higher. Okay, so just a little pro tip, that means you have a deep set eye or hooded eye, and you need to go a little bit higher with that color. Okay, so you could stop with just these two colors, a little brown liner. Actually, any color liner would look great, and mascara. And this is going to be a nice natural look. But I like to add a third color to it, and I'm going to use our accent brush. This is called our smudger brush. It's like a little fine pointed. And I'm going to go into our dusty pink. So we use biscotti for your base, hazelnut, and we're going to use the dusty pink. And I'm going to come right in to this outer corner. And I love pinks because, first of all, they're very on trend. But second of all, they just brighten your skin tone. You know, if you think about it, younger people have a little bit more of a flush color to their skin. And this just brightens up that on the eyes. So I'm kind of doing a little V, lining on here along the outer corner and coming right up in here right on the edge of that brow bone. Right on the edge. You have so much to learn. Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you, when I started Mary Kay, I had so much to learn. That's what I love about this company and about like all the things that we learn and we teach and the sisterhood. And I mean, if you would have met me 20 years ago, you'd be like, girl, I'm not letting you touch my face. Yeah. And now, you know, I'm picking up my like fifth pink Cadillac. So, you know, I'm just saying, you never know. You don't know what you don't know until you join and give it a shot. So I love, even if I've never made a penny, I love all the tips and trying all the products before they come out. That's one of my favorite perks. So, all right, so we've got that down. That's a nice natural base. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come in, we're going to clean up. So because I'm super fair, I need to use our under eye corrector with a concealer, okay? If you're beige or above, you probably just need the under eye corrector. But if you're ivory, I highly recommend pairing it with either your CC cream or at the very least another concealer. So now everyone's under eye is a little different. You know, you see these tutorials where people draw big triangles. That works. But here's the real deal, guys. I'm over 40. I don't want more makeup on my under eyes than necessary. And you shouldn't either. Like, I love those TikToks right now that people are like, you look like a dirty sand skeleton. You know, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because some of these, they really do, even after they've blended. I'm like, I would not go out in public like that. Like, they obviously do not know, like, how to contour for real life. Stage makeup is one thing, right? So I'm going right where I have my darkest, which is like right in here, okay? And then I'm taking the deep ivory, and I'm just gonna do a couple little dots. Like that's a lot. Like that is a lot of product. You would not need more than that, okay? And you can always add more later. Like you can blend it. I'm like, oh, I think a little bit more. Come back and add more, okay? Now I love our blending brush for this. I use this for foundation and everything, but this is just so cool. I use it for my under eyes. Now, the two colors are going to mix together just ever so slightly. What I love about this brush, see how I angle it here? It's cleaning up my color. So it helps to shape my eye makeup, and it makes me look like an expert blender when I blend more like a 2-year-old. Right? Do you guys see how that just brightened up my under eye? Lightly tapping. I'm not rubbing real hard. I'm just lightly tapping, letting this brush do the work, carrying it up and through. Mm, love it. Just lightly tapping. I'm making the cutest face right now, I know. We're gonna learn and show these kids, right? All they learn is YouTube stuff. And let me just tell you, in the real world, one day that's gonna, well, it's already trending that people are liking less makeup. I forget the name of the trend, but it's like minimalism or something, and it has to do with like having less, but also less makeup. It was like a huge article in Vogue like a couple months ago about it. So look at how that brightened everything up, and it just shaped my makeup just a little bit, right? Love, love, love. Okay, light ivory mineral silky setting powder. Spank it like a baby. Like that's a lot. I'm probably not going to use all of that, but this is where you use a flat, fluffy brush. Now this is going to be weird. You're going to think I'm so weird, but this is how you're supposed to use this. If you would need to conceal anything, you want to use your liquid concealers now. Okay. Your powders go on top last. So I'm tapping. See how the color is like all around the brush? I'm going to try and get it evenly on the brush here. There we go. Tapping the excess off. Okay. Now, these brushes are actually made to roll. Like, I'm not trying to make you do something silly. This is actually how these brushes are designed. I learned this at a conference from one of our like famous makeup artists. Had he not been the one to tell me that, I would have been like, this is candid camera. No, that's not right. Yes, it is. You roll it. How many of you have been using your brush like this? And then like, there's so much fallout. Guys, I'm wearing black. There is no fallout because I'm using it like this. It has to do with how the brush is cut. Amazing. Right? Now, I can spot treat. Look at the difference, you guys. Like, isn't that amazing? I'm just blending that right through. Oh, I wish you could just reach through and touch my cheeks. I mean, it just feels like real skin, like I'm not wearing any makeup. And look, no fallout, right? This comes in a variety of shades. I should know how many. It's a lot. So we can custom match you, no problem. Mary Kay has the best tools to do that. And if you get something and it's not the right color, you're not stuck with it. You're not stuck with it. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to my lips because they're really dry. And we're going to talk about lip balms. And so if you've not tried our pH lip balms, OMG, you're missing out. So this is the pink. Look how that just changes my lip color. This is the perfect color of pink for me. I could use this as blush, but I'm going to keep everything matte because that's a little bit, I'm trying to keep everything like really natural. Like it just tastes and smells like, it doesn't taste like watermelon, but I smell watermelon. See how it's developing? It's getting a little bit more pink. So this is literally, some powder that I didn't blend there. There we go. Literally, hands down, the best color for you. We also have it in berry. I recommend get them both, okay, because they are just so universal and you will love them. I mean, I think my first one lasted me like a year and a half and I wore it every day. Just so natural, so gorgeous, right? It's going to go great with this natural look. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to run into cheeks. And so I always tell my customers, you want to get a palette that works well for you for all seasons. Like if, you know, blush is so important. So I'm going to give you a couple of options. So if you're new and you like to contour, this is a really great palette. Okay. So this is our contour powder and latte and our nude blush. This is kind of like what I wear almost every day. Okay. Another great palette combination color. All right, is going to be our Rogue Rose with a highlighter because this is a little bit darker, a little bit more bright. This is a little bit more subtle with some shimmer. Okay, so these are great color combos. And why is it great to have a color combo? Because if you're doing just a hint of color, you can use a big fluffy brush and you can mix the colors together like I'm going to do today. Okay, and then I'm going to just squeeze down, go right here along the apples, back on up. Remember, we're going for like a natural look. So this gives me a little shine. I'm just going to mix both colors together. Just a little pop of color. I'm not worrying about contouring, right? If I was doing the other palette, guys, the same thing, okay? I would mix the two together and do the other side, okay? But we're going to stick with this. You see that? Just settle. Just settle. And again, this is making you look a little more youthful. A good blush, is worth its weight in gold. Do you guys see my lip color getting darker? Because I layered it a little bit. Yeah, I love that. I'm going wherever the apples of the cheeks. I'm squeezing the brush together. We do carry blush brushes. They're going to give you a little bit more of a darker color. Okay. So that's why I like using a bigger, fluffier brush. So that's a good like pro tip for you. The bigger the brush, the less color, right? The more denser the brush, like our cheek brush. Let me show you our cheek brush. This is going to give you way more color impact. This is going to be lighter color. Okay. So, by the way, both come in our brush set, which is awesome. All right. So now we're going to go to the brows. And by the way, this is our, I'm just real with you. I have everything in the catalog and then some. This is our new makeup bag. It doesn't look very new because I have like 1,000 things in it, but I love it because it has little lipsticks and eyelashes on it. It's so cute. But we're going to come in, we're going to do a little eyeliner and a little brow liner. And so I love to do my brows, and I do different brows for different occasions. I don't know if you guys are like that, let me know. But here we go. So like I kind of do a darker one if I'm being a little bit more dramatic with my makeup. It's all in the same family. We're talking like, you know, dark brown versus light brown, right? But just very subtle. What I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to be taking my little compacts. I need to see a little bit closer here. Love that they have a little mirror. And I'm going to come right in. I'm going to do one brow for you real quick. And this is just going to be a natural brow. So it's just going to be like one color. And I'm just filling in where I'm missing some volume. You see that difference already? Like I don't want to make them look super dramatic and very angled. And sometimes I like my brows like that. And sometimes I just want them to be natural. But when I do one brow, you're going to see such a difference with how a brow really can make your face look. Like already, you guys seeing it? It's like the frame for a picture. You know, would you hang a picture up on the wall? Or would you put it in a frame and then hang it up? And I'm just being very light-handed, making these little teeny tiny strokes, and I'm really just filling in. I'm just filling in. Like, you see that difference? Just filling in. I'm like, just being very light. But like, what a difference, right? Amazing. Come over here. Like I have a few hairs right here, but I'm very sparse. That happens as we get older. Getting old sucks, right? But thank God for Mary Kay to keep you looking young. Now, with this look, you can do eyeliner. I'm going to show you my take on eyeliner here. We call it garbage eyeliner in the Mary Kay world. But again, I love to multitask my products. And this is a little bit more of a natural look with eyeliner that I'll be showing you. And so it involves our mineral eyeshadows. So all of our mineral eyeshadows can double as a lip liner or as an eyeliner, and some can even double as a brow powder. Right? Just simple, just light. This is a brunette brow pencil, by the way, that I used. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, there's a couple brushes that we carry. So this is our brow brush, which is awesome because it has the spoolie for the lashes and then the little tip here. You guys see that little tip brush for eyeliner? We also carry these little guys, real thin little brushes as well. Something thin and skinny, right? That's what you want. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the, like you could use your hazelnut. I'm actually going to come down here. And what color is this? Let me tell you. Oh, this is hummingbird. It's like a really, really pretty dark gray. And I'm just going to dab her right in there. And I'm literally just going to tap her along my lashes. And I'm just going to do the outer part. It's almost like a faux liner effect. See that? The difference from one to the other? And then I'm just going to come right under and do the lower lash line. Just subtle. And I'm going right against those lashes. See the difference from one eye to the other? Amazing how that is, right? But I love this because it just thickens the lashes. It's a really light way to use liner. And I gotta tell you guys that if you're not good or not steady with your hand, this is a great way to get the effective liner. But like, no one knows if you make a mistake because it's so soft. And it really gives you like that appearance of like a fancier eye. All right, here for my under eyeliner. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Okay, we're going to finish with some mascara. Before we do, we're going to take our amazing finishing spray. And you just want to hit all areas of your face. Oop, messed up my little hair. See what I mean? I got like all these like random strays growing back in. I know my hair looks like so awesome right now. I am ready for my next hair appointment. It's next week. And, you know, you get that way, you get that close, you're like, oh my gosh, like I cannot wait. I cannot wait, right? Cannot wait. All right. Mascara wise, lash intensity. I'm gonna let my lashes do all the talking. And I love this brush because it's two brushes in one. One side does volume, one side does length. Look at that difference. It's a conditioner in here. Wow. Amazing. This actually makes you look like you have 3 lashes for every one of your own. Now, guys, if you have not registered to get your samples, do it tonight. Go up to the top of the party group, look at the pin post. You can get a free beauty box, okay? Or you can upgrade and get the upgrade version. Either one is totally cool. You're going to get some skincare. You're going to get some glamour samples, a lot of stuff we're talking about. We fully believe in Mary Kay. We want you to try it. We want you to experience it. There's just nothing else like it. I do my lower lashes very lightly. Look at that difference from one eye to the other. Y'all, what do you think? I'm impressed by the difference the eyeliner made, right? By the way, I'm not even dipping this back in. I probably should. But like I could go for days with just one coat with this. This brush has so much on there. It's awesome. What is your favorite part? Put in the comments. I want to see your favorite part. Favorite product. Something you notice like a big difference. Looks so easy, but I'd be confused by myself. Well, I will just move in with you. No, seriously, we will teach you how to do it. We start step by step. I used a lot of products, did a lot of steps tonight. What we'd probably start off with, I would recommend, is that you get your foundation game in place, right? And then we'd start there. Then once you got comfortable with that, we'd add the eyes, right? Plus, I gotta tell you guys, like, me or your Mary Kay beauty consultant, we are just a phone call or a video chat away. Practice truly makes perfect. So, be a part of our VIP group. Come in, watch the tutorials, book your next appointment with us. It costs you nothing to book an appointment, and you get to try and practice more stuff. Plus, you help your Mary Kay beauty consultant because, we're always, we get rewarded for practicing with our clients. So it's all good. Okay, so things that are impressed. Eyeliner. Oh, I love it. Brows and lips, right? And this is the peach lip balm, y'all. Amazing, right? Mascara for sure. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to close my eyes for a second so you guys can see. That's one coat of lash intensity. I normally do 3 for a dramatic. It literally looks like I put on a strip of lashes. So this is, me with a natural look. My skin feels amazing. My lips are super soft. If I would kiss my husband, it's lip balm. You're not going to see it, right? I love it. I have my primer on and my finishing spray, so I am like sweat proof and ready for whatever the day may bring. And my hair may be crappy, but my makeup is on point, right? And it's natural. So I love these colors. I love how it feels. So here's what I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. How can I best serve you? What is the one thing that you are struggling with when it comes to your glamour routine? Put it in the comments. Let me know. You know, I'm here to personalize my service and samples for each and every one of you. Okay. Is it finding the foundation? You know, notice there's no line. Maybe you want more lighter coverage. Maybe you want more fuller coverage. You know, maybe it's finding the right eyeshadows or teaching you how to do it. Listen, you don't need a half hour. How long? We've been live for a half hour. You just need 5 minutes, and that's where we start. So, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. Now, listen, tomorrow I'm going to be coming back on and sharing a little bit about my skincare routine. So you see me put all this on. Tomorrow I'm going to go live with a video of taking this all back off. Some of my favorite skincare tips. Okay? We'll see you guys. Have a great night, everybody.